Alright guys, welcome back to another Genshin Impact video, and we finally got the official banners unveiled for version 2.7 phase 1. So we have a Yelan banner already, we have the Shell banner as well, we have the weapons banner, also some of the more information on the weapons as well. We also have the sneak peek for the events phase 1. So we're going to discuss all this in this video. So we're going to discuss all these things that have just unveiled to us and talk about it in this video. So let's get started right away. Alright, so let's start off with Yelan's banner. So, as you can see from the 4 stars, not looking good. We have Barbara, we have Yanfei, we have Noelle. Personally, for me, this is one of the worst ever banners for 4 stars. I mean, Noelle pretty much have her at C6 already, so it's quite bad. Barbara C6 already. The only unit not C6 for me is Yanfei. She's currently at C1 for me, so it's not terribly bad, but it's equally bad for everyone in my opinion. This banner. But if you really want Yelan, then they have not much choice. You're gonna have to pull and get up very early, as fast as possible, and then get out of there, because this banner is not very good for building PT, and also not very good for yeah, just getting the 4 stars in my opinion. I think you should rather get off banner weapons than the characters in this banner in my opinion. It's pretty terrible. The current banner now, which is currently still Ayaka, which is actually better. The 4 stars on this one is better. So if you want to build PD, if you want to do that, you still can pull on her banner because the version 2.6 still haven't ended yet. So yeah, you can tell it is pretty bad in terms of the 4 stars, but nevertheless, if you're going for Yelan like me, I couldn't really care much because yeah, we're just gonna get her quickly and get out there. Same goes with the Shell banner. Just having the same 4 stars, so you're going for Shell. Just getting fast and get out there. Don't bother building PD on this banner anymore because it's not looking good, guys. But anyway, that's the banners. Let's move on to the weapons banner. Alright, the weapons banner is I'm not too sure is this a good banner or not, but we'll later take a look at the details of her bow. But we have the Primordial Jade Wing Spear, and this spear is pretty good on Shell, considering now you have Shell's rerun. They usually put these signature weapons on the weapons banner. Um, if you don't have this weapon yet, and you want to get this weapon is also obtainable in the standard banner. Just take note of that. It's not really limited. So the only limited weapon is the Aqua Simulacra. So that's the Yelan's best slot weapon. Um, so yeah, if you really want to go for her weapon, then you have not much choice because it's a bit risky though. You can get the Primordial Jade Spear or even the off banner. So it's very very risky. Weapons banner is always risky. So if you are really free to play and you're very limited in Primo gems, don't bother wishing this banner because the Primordial Jadewing Spear you can get it from standard banner, so it's not like you're missing out on anything. The bow, the new bow, I know it's very powerful, but I don't think Yelan really necessarily needs this. She can pretty much work also with other potential bows like Sacrificial Bow maybe, Favonius War Bow, or even the new free to play bow that we're gonna get from the event. We'll talk about that later. But yeah, I think in my opinion, if you're really low on primos and have no guarantee, you have no guarantee to get the weapon you want because weapons ban, as I said, is very tricky and it's a scam. So yeah, don't bother about this one too much. The 4 star on this banner are also not amazing. We have the sacrificial bow. The sack sword is good though, but we have the lithic spear and the eyes of perception and the Favonius great sword, which in my opinion, the lithic spear and the eyes of perception aren't that amazing. To be honest, the Favonius great sword is just okay. So some of the 4 stars here, not everything is good. The only good one is the sacrificial sword and the sacrificial bow. I think that's pretty good. Other than that, this banner isn't looking too good in my opinion. But if you really want Yelan's best in slot weapon, then yeah, you're gonna have to wish on this banner. There's not much choice. I know it's gonna be very good on her, but there's a lot of primos, so you gotta take note on that. Alright, let's move on to the stats of the weapons. So we're gonna talk about the new Aqua Simulacra, bro. Yeah. So this one you can see crit damage 88.2%. I think this is the highest ever percentage for crit damage for a bow. It has a lower base attack. I'm sure because this one is higher, so they have to reduce the base attack a bit. That's usually the case with most of their weapons. The passive of this thing is really tailored towards Yelan because she's kind of scales with HP. So HP is increased by 6%, so she does get more damage from this already. And the best thing about this weapon, you can see when the opponents are nearby, the damage dealt by the wielder of the weapon will be increased by 20%. So just raw 20% more damage basically for your character, and this will take effect whether the character is on field or not. So even though she's swapped out off field, the bonus passive is still there, so that's pretty good. And these are the materials you will need for this weapon. But overall, yeah, this weapon is crack on her for sure. It's a very good weapon, focusing on damage, and design wise looks pretty nice. Not gonna lie, it's like an Amos bow, but very nice version of it. But yeah, this is obviously the best in slot for Yelan, no surprises. But let's move on to the most exciting thing I think where many people can access this weapon, the Fading Twilight. So this is a free-to-play bow which you can get from the event later. I will show you guys. Has energy recharge substat, so also pretty decent for Yelan. We have the base attack of 565, so a very high base attack, even higher than the 5 star. So it's pretty interesting. But yeah, higher base attack, but we have an energy recharge substat, so this I think can be very useful not only for Yelan but many other characters as well. So we're gonna go through the passive here. So it has 3 states: Even Gleam, Afterglow, and Dawn Blaze, which increase damage dealt by 6, 10, 14. So if you get this to rank 5, you can get even more damage for this bow. This is only at rank 1, so that's pretty cool. When attacks hit opponents, the weapon will switch to the next state. Weapon will can change states once every 7 seconds. The character equipping this weapon can still trigger the state while not on the field. So pretty cool weapon. It even works when it's off field. So pretty much Yelan can use this as well, no problems in my opinion. Because if you don't want to gacha her bow, you can use this one. This one I think is pretty good, even though it's just an individual substat. I think it's good because you can use the emblem set on her and she's gonna deal more damage from her ultimate. So I think this weapon is pretty decent on her. So you can get it for free in the event, which we're gonna talk about that in the next segment of the video, which is the new events for phase 1. So you pretty much know all this already. So I'm gonna skip all this to the event. So the Perilous Trail event, this is the main event of 2.7. So you can get the bow for free, Primo Gems, and the crown. So we can basically do this. I think this event is a challenging event. Yeah, challenges you can see, and you can get a Fading Twilight. I believe you can get it pretty fast. Not mistaken, if the event starts on the 31st, we can get it on 3rd of June. Not mistaken. I'll show you guys later the patch notes. So let's just move on. So that's pretty nice. The Archon quest as well is going to go live on the update, so that's pretty cool. Very exciting to play the main story. A lot of prerequisites, so make sure to do all this in order to start the event, the quest. Pretty cool. We have Yelan story quest also available after the update. We have this music event, a drum event. I think we saw this in the live stream. And on these are the booster bundles if you're interested. And the battle pass as well is coming back, so pretty cool. Getting the same weapons, a new name card, and yeah, that's it. So that's all for the events. Let me show you guys the patch notes. Alright, so now we are in the version 2.7 update notice. So this is the patch notes for the next version. So the update is gonna start next week, Tuesday, at 6 a.m. and then around after 5 hours usually it will end around 11 a.m. UTC plus 8. So be sure to preload the game now, because now the preload is available. You can download the update now, and once the update drops on the 31st of May, you can pretty much log in and play the game already without wasting any time. So Primo Gems compensation we got for the maintenance, 300 as usual, and another 300 actually for the bug fixes. Usually they'll post that after the update goes live. There's another post. We have a dispatch expedition adjustment compensation. So this is pretty interesting. We got, I think, some changes to the dispatch expedition rewards maybe. So they're giving us first 5,000 more and some materials. So very little. The scope compensation, so pretty basic. I think this one most of us should be aware already. All these are the things we just discussed. So we're not gonna go through all this. We're gonna go through the new events. So this one, as I said, the event with this event is that the Perilous Trail event. You can see the timeline of the event. So the version update that goes live, it will start phase 1, and then every day unlock. So this is actually pretty good. So there's no like long time gated duration you have to wait for the past events. I remember you have to wait like 2 to 3 days for some of the phases to start, which is a bit too long in my opinion. So every day one phase I think is okay. Not too much of a time gate, but it is, you can get the bow pretty much on the 3rd of June, so no worries there. And I can test it out as well. And the event duration is going to last until 27th May. So a lot of time to play this event. And the end date for the event itself is 20th of June. So pretty cool. Main story quests, so a lot of new, we got new world quests as well, the hangouts, the yelan story quests, Archon quests, all these things, also new stuff coming, new naming cards, furnishing, achievements, and so on. Um, we have obviously changes to the leyline disorders for floor 11. Looks like we're getting more damage for claymore building characters. New monster lineup as well, so we're interested to take a look at that as well. And here's all the new phases. And quest as well, looks like they nerfed a lot of the daily commissions. You can see reduces difficulty almost every single of these daily commission. Pretty interesting. System as well, a lot of changes. There's some changes to the battle pass, looks like the weekly missions, and ooh, looks like it can be carried over to the updated versions. BP interesting. Dispatch expeditions as well. Yeah, you can see they changed the rewards for the Hua Marsh and adjusted to Horse the Snapdragon. Okay, so that's why we got the compensations. Okay, there's some UI changes here and there. And all these are very minor stuff. I won't go through too much. Let me just see others. All right. Yeah, nothing really major to discuss. I noticed a lot of nerfing is going on, so reduces combat difficulty for some opponents. So all these bosses you can see are being nerfed at world level 3 to 6. Okay, it's not really affecting me because I'm world level 8. Yeah, and then some of the character outfits like Jean, Ember, Versarion, and Mona. If you guys remember, they have a different outfit for the global servers now. So one original and the alternate outfits. So now they'll be wearing the alternate outfits by default. I'm not sure you guys are okay with this. To me, I don't really care much, but I'll take it, whatever. Yep, and also the test run events, they'll be wearing their alternate outfits. So pretty much all the older outfits that came with the game last time is turned off by default. So you have to switch it in the dressing room and then you can take a look at it. So yeah, just a very minor change. But other than that, nothing really much to highlight. There's still the bug fixes thing, which they usually post later. But other than that, actually, that's pretty much it for the update notice. Nothing really major in the talk. And yeah, I think we pretty much went through all the things we need to know in version 2.7, the banners, the weapons banner, the new events, the new bow as well. So very excited for 2.7. I personally myself will be summoning for Yelan. I'll be doing it live on Twitch on the 31st May, around 10 p.m. So if you want to watch me, twitch.tv/J95, I'll be streaming live and trying to get Yelan. I'm not guaranteed, so it might go wrong. I don't know, who knows, right? But yeah, but her banner is pretty terrible. So I mean the 4 stars, and I had actually made up my mind that we're gonna be actually just do a single, not single, a 10 pull on the Ayaka's banner, which is now, and yeah, just try to get some 4 stars because her banner I think is better. And I just got Ayato, so I don't think I will get a 5 star here. So we're just gonna build a little bit of pity towards Yelan because Yelan's banners, the 4 stars are terrible. So I don't want to pull too much there. So we're just gonna pull 10 on Ayaka's banner and see what we get. Here we go. Okay, no 5 star. Phew. All right. So we got a 4 star. We don't know what it is. Let's see. So we did build some PD. Okay, we got the Wit Sieve. This is pretty good. I mean it's one of the best 4 stars. I'll take it. That's pretty nice. Ooh. Okay, we got Sayu, but my Sayu is C6. Oh well. Anyway, that's it. I think for this banner already. I'm not gonna be pulling already. It's just too risky. Hmm. Yeah, I think I can afford one more pool. I think 20 pools. Yeah, and then we'll just save the rest for Yelan. Because 20 pools away is not that bad lah. Because yeah, just got Yado. So we're just gonna pull one more time, guys. Just one more. I don't think it'll be a 5 star, but yeah, here we go. Let's go. It's not. All right, it's not. It's not a 5 star. So I'm just building a little bit of PD on Ayaka's banner. Okay, we got Razor. This one I don't have C6 yet, whatever. I'll take it. Razor, I'll take it. So we are 22 into PD, which is still far away from the soft PD. Alright, so we are done. Alright, they're not pulling anymore, so we're gonna save the rest of the Primo Gems for the next video, which is Yelan's summoning sessions. And then that's pretty much it for me, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in 2.7. Peace.